Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we've got Speedrunner0218 with us,
I am a regular.
and special guest
You are.
Ike the Killer.
Hello, everybody. This time the three of us again.
Picking a Pokemon that is very, very unusual for very different reasons. This Pokemon.
Do you need me to pronounce it?
This Pokemon, it's like you look at it, you're like, oh my god, this thing's gonna be amazing. It's like, I don't know, Delphox or something. And then you look at its speed and you're like, what? How?
I've never played with this Pokemon in Sword or Shield. Oh, I had no idea it was this slow.
Yeah, actually, Slowbro is 30 speed. It's 1 point faster than
Actually,
me.
Slowpoke is 15, yeah.
Slowpoke is 15 and Slowbro is 30. So yeah, Slowpoke is the slowest.
It's faster than Shuckle. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. It's faster than Trapinch.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are comparing it to Slowbro. Slowbro has got better experience group too, so it might as well have a little bit extra.
Yeah.
So how do you pronounce this Pokemon? I'm thinking it's Haterene.
Haterene. At least that's how I pronounce it.
My first guess was Haterene, but that didn't sound right, so I just say Haterene.
Haterene.
I mean, it wears a giant hat.
Like the Haterene.
You used this Pokemon in the Sword and Shield Ultimate ROM hack. It wrecked Bay's team. I mean, I'm sure if I played with this in Sword and Shield, it'd be good, but I never used one. I don't know if it was like an exclusive or if I just never got one.
I don't play with it, but is this one of those Pokemon that you use the move Trick Room for?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah, it's
definitely. It is definitely a Pokemon you use Trick Room. Definitely.
Mimic Agility would have to be the play for a consistent Lance.
Okay, it's fine.
I mean, it would definitely help, yeah. But I don't know. We get other good setup moves. We get Amnesia by level up. We get the Swords Dance TM. I have no idea why this thing learns Swords Dance. It makes no sense for a Psychic type to get Swords Dance, but it literally does.
In the animations, it actually uses his ponytail or his like it has a hand in the ponytail which it hits with that actually.
Yeah, and
hits with that.
it's mainly psychic moves and normal moves by level up. We start with Thundershock because Nuzzle is the egg move, so Thundershock is the weakest electric move. And by TM, our only special moves are Psychic, Fire Blast, and the Grass moves. And our best physical move by TM is Body Slam. Like, we get no Digger Earthquake, we get no Rock Slide, we get no Thunderbolt, no Ice Beam. So if we want electric coverage, there's a chance you'll have to hold on to Thundershock for a while until you get Amnesia.
Thundershock for Gyarados. I see it.
Yeah, prototype. I knew about Hatina. I knew it was like that tiny Pokemon that I never wanted to catch because I thought it looked weak.
I mean, it's definitely weak until it evolves, but at that point, it just becomes good. This is basically Gen 8 Gardevoir, basically.
It's literally Gardevoir. It's the slow level up group too, which makes its 29 speed even worse.
It's basically Gardevoir, but for Galar. Galarian Gardevoir, basically.
Its pre-evolved form speed is faster, so it gets slower when it evolves. Really? Don't disrespect Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a rip-off. Gardevoir is a rip-off Alakazam.
Is the waifu Alakazam, basically? What if Alakazam was waifu?
Don't we get to
What if Gardevoir was slow?
Don't we get to level 37 approximately after finishing Silphco in a slow level up group Pokemon?
I think for the slow group, you'd have to fight Koga first.
I said Silphco. Yeah. Koga plus Silphco.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Also, what's really interesting with Psychic Fairy, in Gen 1, we're only going to be weak to Poison. And it's not a 4 times weakness, just a 2 times Poison weakness. Because Steel moves don't exist, and Psychic is immune to Ghost in this game.
And Fairy makes us not bug.
Yeah, and Fairy resists Bug, so it's neutral. Ike, you sound like a weeb.
I do sound like a weeb. Wonder why.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I have my over-under set for 40 to 42, because If we're gonna be moving second to most things, that's gonna add a lot of time.
Yeah, it's gonna have time.
Imagine if the hiker used submission. You know he's gonna use submission.
For like 10
Actually, no,
damage.
he's gonna use X defend. I'm calling. He's gonna use X defend
Next
or
defense.
fissure.
All
Oh
right.
god, I forgot we could actually get hit by Fisher now.
I'm-
This thing is
Oh,
scary.
I'm
jeez.
ready.
Well,
I'm ready to.
okay. It would be scary if the fissure was on the Onyx,
Yeah.
because the Onyx is fast. Probably the fastest thing on his team, but okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Name yourself guest.
No. I have Pokeball to name myself now. I don't need to do that.
You learned that
You
from the
just
Mew
name
run,
yourself
right?
in Pokebite and freeze it.
Yeah. Yeah, I put
I remember during the Parasect race, I asked Scott if freezing your name in Game Hook was allowed, and he said it wasn't, because I was gonna force my Parasect to be named Speed, so I didn't have to keep doing it every time.
Yeah.
But he said it wasn't allowed. Apparently,
Ironically,
for the Mew race, he allowed it for
Yeah.
the trainer name, but not the Pokemon name.
because it's funny because for the Smeargle race he allowed it both. That's the funny thing. For the Smeargle race you could put the name of the Smeargle and yourself before the race. That's why in the Mew race I said, well, then I can put my name on the Pokemon before, and then he said, no, you cannot do that. And like my 20 finish runs were basically unusual after that.
Right?
He nullified 20
Oh.
of my PBs.
I
Hi
just
Trey.
realized my overlay shows the wrong type in the background. It shows that it's pure grass. I'll have to fix that for run 2.
Ouch.
No, I'm not supposed to.
Ours
do
is
that.
working.
Yeah,
No,
ours is working.
my type background is manual.
Oh,
I forgot to change it.
gotcha. And you played that really bad Pokemon.
Yeah.
I actually wonder.
Oh,
Wait,
like,
maybe.
I don't know. Like, yesterday I played Maractus in Emerald, and the thing had so little move coverage, but it actually wasn't that bad. It just Hidden Power Water saved it. If it weren't for Hidden Power Water, it would be a lot worse. It's just a good thing it got growth.
Yeah.
Also, quick question: are any of you guys fighting bug catchers?
No.
I
Maybe
decided I
should?
should just because our speed's that bad, and I figured there's no harm in just fighting them now.
I fought a bug catcher.
Maybe
I
I should
hate
have
you.
done that actually. Actually, a
I
good
don't know.
question. Maybe I should have done that.
What do you mean you hate
mean-
me? What did I say? I fought a bug catcher.
Oh, God.
You
know
know, level
that's
9
not what I
Weedle and
mean.
everything.
Didn't you use Dragapult? I think we did. I don't think we ever did Dragapult
Yeah,
backported.
we did Dragapult in this one. I think I pick it up.
It's on my leaderboard.
pick
It's
it
like
up.
halfway through.
Yeah.
I just
I
gave
did
Brock
pick
the
it up.
10% confused, and I beat him that way.
I did Brock without fighting anything. Bad idea. I won, but like for the next run, I know I won't be doing that. Being slow is really bad. Like really bad. No.
Is it possible to be using the Gen 8 fossils? We can backport anything into this, like literally anything. We could
Oh
backport like
my goodness. Okay, well,
we could backport Eternamax Eternatus if we wanted to.
okay, I'm out of this race, but it's fine.
Blackout.
I almost
I
lost
black
to.
out.
I almost
because
lost to
the
Rap
against-
Guy.
I died to Grab Guy. Yeah.
I almost lost to Rap Guy.
Grab all
Steve,
the
you
time
know
when I died.
That's Steve. That's why I got a few levels. I was worried about
Yeah.
him.
I will know for the future.
Well, no. Here's the thing. It just means next round I need to pick up a lot more of the optional potions. I only picked up one.
I was
So
gonna
you
say
lost
before game.
because you didn't heal.
Well, no. I won, but Ike lost. But still,
I
we.
okay,
Yeah,
I
it was the
meant like
same
you
spot.
nearly lost because you didn't heal.
Oh god. No, for the next run, I know I need actually to respect that guy a little bit.
You think you
I
would
Youngster
do
keep?
Ben.
respect that.
You've lost too much respect for him after Paris. He's been so irrelevant for so long. You just
Yeah.
forgot that he demands a little bit of respect.
I mean,
I mean,
Scott has artwork for that guy, not because of the whole like youngster Ben being one of the most famous NPCs in Pokemon, but just in Gen 1, he got art all because of Parasect.
yeah. Like, oh my god. I really was not expecting it to to annoy me that much.
Doesn't Dragapult have a sign? I don't. I
Yeah, it
don't
does
know
have
the
a signature
signature
move.
moves. Hey, Paris.
It does have a signature move, yeah.
Pink and blue is not a good color combination.
It's
It just
basically
makes the whole game look like cotton candy.
It does, yeah.
basically about a Dragon Claw. That's where he has his signature move, basically.
I'm
Like-
making sure to defeat any Zubat I come across.
Ike is making up so much time in Drought Moon. It's
But
insane.
how? It's impossible. I just
You
walked.
passed me! You just passed me! I was so far ahead of you! I'm still
What?
battling wild Pokemon as we speak! I just
That's-
went 3 spaces twice in a row.
I
Oh
guess
my-
Ike got super lucky. Or no, that's normal for Ike. He
Like,
Iked his
my
way
God.
through Mount Moon.
I just went
We all
3.
know it.
Like,
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess it's maybe because
I
my
literally
rock speed was
watched
faster,
Ike. I was like, oh man, he's catching me. Oh no, he's catching me. Oh no, he's past me. Oh, he's way past me. I just kept
Oh,
getting
geez.
more and more encounters.
but no Paris.
Okay.
Late for me.
That explains why. No Paris.
No.
You know, we are
Paris.
very slow, but it is nice that we get recover at least.
You know the sad thing now about the Paras that I cannot even run away from wild Pokemon because they're faster than me. So anytime it's better to
Just
kill
defeat-
them.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have to
have to
waste-
kill them.
I-
Yeah,
They're
I would
free
have to
XP.
kill them.
I've been knocking him
Unless
out.
you're very bad and unless you're using a very bad Pokemon, like if you're using a Pokemon that has only tackle, you probably shouldn't do
Yeah.
training in Mount Moon. Hi 151.
Oh god, that definitely was painful.
Yeah.
Hey, why am I not picking that up? Well,
And-
this is fine. I already have stuff for the second run to improve.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I'm on Nugget Bridge and I still don't outspeed Broxonics.
Speed things.
Haterene in this run is basically a psychic type Snorlax. Yep.
Basically, psychic.
No, it has a
which is funny because
quarter.
We already have a slower for that.
It has a quarter of the HP of Snorlax.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm now convinced that I need to pick up like a lot of potions.
Maybe you should go to the mart.
No, I'll pick them up.
You go to the
Maybe
mart
not.
to buy Pokeballs anyway.
This
Just
run
do a couple
this
extra
run
inputs.
requires me to have to buy the 3 carbos. If I buy potions, I can't afford 3 carbos.
Why? This is the third
I think
time
you
they
need
have
more than-
poisoned me.
Honestly, with how bad our speed is, I don't think Carbos even matter. Like, would you get Carbos for Parasect?
I did. I
When
actually
you have
did, and
under
that's how-
60 speed, every single carbos matters.
I actually won the Parasect race because I picked Carbos, which is the funniest thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Actually,
because
I think you only won it because wasn't that the race where Gym Leader Matt got a last minute
Yeah.
reset?
he got a
I think that's
speed
the
tie on
only
the
reason you won.
Alakazam.
I think
No,
Matt would have won if he didn't get that reset.
But the thing is, he got a reset because his speed tied with the Alakazam, and mine didn't because I got the extra Carbos. That's the funny thing. I won
But he
because
could have
of
won
that.
the speed tie and it would never have
Yeah.
mattered.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like he lost the speed tie and he got crit. That's why he got a reset, and I didn't get a reset because I got the Carbos. That's the funny thing.
I better fight an extra person.
Like the Carbos thing gave me the victory, in that sense. Just so funny. Oh, and now finally outspeed an Ekans. No more rap. Disgusting.
Don't let the
creature.
Ekans hear you that.
Disgusting creatures. Get Carbos. Indeed, get Carbos.
Wow. I still have Thundershock and Psybeam's just better.
Not on the Starmie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
obviously it is.
Okay, but how many
I think it
Starmies
out
are really
right.
out there?
One.
Right, exactly.
The one and only. When do we get Psybeam?
20.
Ah, yeah.
I actually got it before Misty. I just had to fight one extra trainer.
I'm slower because of the
I
the Blackout.
I also got it before Misty. I didn't fight any extra
Well, I had
trainers.
to-
I just fought a lot of wild
must-
Pokemon.
I think that was the difference. Just wild Pokemon.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh my god, guys! I actually outspeed the 3 Pidgey girl by 1.
Caros for the win. Hey, I got a critical hit.
Impossible.
I think my game is bugged. I gotta
Yep,
quit.
it's a monster house. Are any of you guys getting body slam?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? This is Gen 1.
Hmm. Interesting. You could go either all physical or all special with Swords Dance or Amnesia.
I
But
think
then
I've
the
done.
problem is you have more special moves than physical move choices.
I think I've done enough runs now to know that it's never good to go all one way. It's always best to go half-half.
I'm realizing now that I have less money because of the blackout.
Like going all physical or all special usually never works out. It's like, oh, hey, you can go 2 physical and 1 special, or the other way around, but all one way usually doesn't work out.
Oh, I have to use my emergency full restore now. That's a shame. The Charmeleon burned me.
Bummer.
I mean, I guess I didn't need to. It's not like I'm using physical moves on Surge.
Until the damage stacks up. Hi, Exit.
Oh, I almost forgot to teach Dig.
Wow.
I literally just looked up at the moveset. I'm like, we don't get dig.
No,
No, I meant teach Dig to the Paris.
this is no Paris.
This Pikachu decided to paralyze me when I was already underspeeding everything. He's like,
That
hey,
was
I know
only-
you're slow, but let me paralyze you anyway.
Just in case for the extra 25 juicy percent.
25% my ass. We all know it's 50. Yeah, Prototype. I actually got that reference. I haven't heard that song in years.
Oh, I did it wrong. Crap. That probably will cost me a lot.
It's so weird that we have Thundershock, but there's no way we can learn Thunderbolt.
It's definitely a first.
Oh, I would love to do a red bar, but no, I don't think we can do that.
Bro, I dare you.
Red Bar is only really worth it for like if you're running like
That is-
Mewtwo, maybe
Yes.
Mew,
Definitely not with this.
like
thing.
Pokemon where you don't need to heal. Like, don't do it
Yeah.
with slow Pokemon. That's a horrible idea.
No, but this. Teaching Dig first. It's the opposite. You need to teach Scott first. I forgot.
I don't know what Crystal Onyx is.
There was an
Crystal
episode in
Onyx?
the Orange Islands anime where there was an Onyx that was like all crystallized because of how
okay.
old it was. It was like all blue and
Oh.
shiny. They predicted
not-
terrestrialization.
Was the Rhydon that can surf? Wasn't that also an Orange Islands episode?
Well, Rhydon could learn Surf since Red and Green.
Stop saying
Wait,
that.
what?
It's based on the episode that I'm talking about.
What? Why
One Rhydon can surf, so apparently in the video game, all Rhydons can
Yeah.
surf.
Okay, for some reason I didn't get.
Actually, I
the
shouldn't even say
Velociraptor.
surf. I should say swim. One Rhydon could swim.
For some
You
reason
played
I don't
Star
have
Fox
repels
Zero.
either.
Nice. I've never played
Yeah.
Star Fox.
It's
I
fine.
heard an interesting tidbit about Star Fox today. Apparently in Europe, or at least the UK specifically, it might be all of Europe, it has a different name. It's like Starlink something.
No, Star Fox at least here. At least here it's always been Star Fox.
The conversation was brought up because apparently some game called Contra 3 also had a very, very weird name in Europe.
No, man.
I didn't play Contra, but it was a really long and weird name.
This is a disaster run, which
Oh,
means everything's gonna
God.
be perfectly
This
pixel.
Vulpix is from Nightmares. It's all blue with just a tiny bit of pink.
Actually, for not having repels, I didn't get that many encounters, I guess. But still.
Of course, I didn't get many encounters. Steve, you hearing this?
I know,
I
I
forgot the
know.
repels.
You know,
I don't know why.
I would consider calling him a cheater if he was using the Scott overlay, but he's using mine, and mine doesn't manipulate shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just getting weird encounters.
Also, I'm doing something a bit different. I'm doing something that Steve usually does. I'm doing Erica before the tower.
I haven't done that in so long.
Because I want more money for vitamins, so I just came into Sil for repels in the water, but I'm actually going to buy the vitamins later so I can buy more of them. Not 3 Carbos, I'm going to try and get 5.
You can't even take 5 unless you want to skip out on later Carbos. Basically,
I guess I'll take 4.
if you get 5 Carbos in the early game, you will not be able to take the Pokemon Mansion Carbos. So really, it depends on if you want the speed up front or not.
Man,
Also, just
oh, I know what happened. I bought 6 paralyzed heals instead of repels for some reason. That's what happened. Oh my
also
God,
letting you guys know,
that's what happened.
Erica was surprisingly close. I
That's
thought
what
like she'll just spam poison powder because of the weakness, but she'll stop using it if you actually get poisoned.
I just want you to know that we have 36 speed, which is nowhere near the 45, which is required to beat the oh my God, the Ghastlies. So the Ghastlies will go first.
I mean, on the bright side, we're immune to Lick, so there's less things they can do to us.
No, it just means they won't use Lick, right? Oh, they probably
They're
don't.
random.
Yeah, they're
random AI.
They're random.
Yeah, they're slightly safer, because like with other Pokemon, there's the chance of paralysis, but Psychic types don't have to worry about that. They only have to worry about Confused Ray.
I hit myself one time.
I don't have repels for the tower either.
Well, Steve, also since I'm delaying my vitamin buy, I can actually get the nugget in the tower, so I can sell that as well.
I like how it's very interesting strategy for Scott or for Ike to spot us like a good 2 minutes start to the run. Or he's doing what I did in high school with the pacer test, and he's purposely sandbagging it so the second run looks like it was really, really improved.
Steve, that is something you never do. You're the kind of guy to reset first playthroughs.
Well, in high school, and I know I brought it up many times, but in high school there's a test that goes beep, and then you go to the other side of the gym, and then it goes beep, and then you go to the other side of the gym. And anyways, I think pretty much everybody, at least in America, had to do it. And the beeps get faster and faster until you basically just can't make it to the other side anymore. And so essentially what people like me would do is they'd purposely get I don't know, 5 lower than they should, just so that way at the end of the year when they give you a grade in gym, it's usually on how much you improved. Well, it's a lot easier to improve if you sandbag your start.
That's kind of cheating.
Not really.
But here, that's how you get the easy A in gym. Gym is already easy, but if you get an easy A on that too, it's even easier.
Right, you're cheating the system. I guess it's not your fault. It's just the system.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Exactly. Oh God. No, it's fine. The next one is definitely going to be a highlight then compared to this one. I did everything wrong in this one. Absolutely everything.
31. I think in red and blue, the encounters go up to 33 in the Safari Zone, so I think I might still get encounters.
All right, 31 for Erica.
Oh my God, I just found the Chansey.
Did you get it?
I'm going to try and catch it. Wait. It's not doing anything. Come on. I'm throwing all my balls at it. The thing took like 15 balls to run away, and I never caught it. I always thought Chanseys ran away like the first turn or so.
They have a 60% or something, I think. Like it's a high chance to run away, definitely. That's not what I was supposed to do.
What's the highest level in the Safari Zone?
33, I think, in red and blue.
That is really, really unfortunate. That means I'm probably gonna have to heal early then.
All right, I have enough money for 4 Carbos. I think I'm gonna go do Sylph before I do Koga. Like, I mean, he is weak to Psychic, but we're very slow and he's got Sludge. I don't think it's a good idea to face him.
Coward.
Yes.
That's the coward you talking.
How early can you set foot in Fuchsia before you can start flying there?
It's kind of hard to tell in red and blue because there's no like color changes. I'd say just go straight to the wall to be safe.
That's what I did.
Oh no. It's not supposed to do that.
Erica had
In
poisoned
my
me.
school, gym classes were more about actually doing and trying everything, not how good they were. Yeah, my PE class was just
Yeah.
participation. It was literally nothing
Well,
else. You could be the slowest guy in
yeah,
the gym and still pass,
you
as long as you
have
did
I-
things.
But
nationwide,
that's the idea.
but you had to take the
Should be like
national
that.
test. Like, I'm pretty sure you took some sort of thing that was, like graded.
Yeah, but your grade shouldn't be in that, I guess.
Maybe it was a
Yeah.
middle school thing. I don't remember. I
What?
never did
No,
it in high school.
You had to always like it's. Now that I think about it, I think it's state. It was a state mandate, so maybe
Yeah,
maybe not all the states have it.
That just seems unfair.
Oh my
honestly.
god.
To be fair, it's not a hard test.
Yeah, but I know. But still, some people are just not gonna be able to do it.
Dodgeball day. Oh my god. One of the few things I missed about school was dodgeball. I loved that game.
Oh my god, I love dodgeball. I never understood why so many women did not want to participate in dodgeball and just stood the back of the room.
Because they wanted to chit chat and not break their nails.
Right, but it's so unfortunate. Dodgeball was so fun.
You could at least you could use the girls as human shields.
Oh
Mm,
shit! What the fuck?
it's well, okay, but here's the thing. We had like soft squishy balls. I assume you did too.
Yeah, but the point is, if you got hit, you're still out.
From Ike's point of
No,
view, when
like
you
those
said
are
that,
balls,
he was
not
probably
missiles.
thinking the hard balls.
Yeah,
They probably got rid of those just because people were getting hurt.
like those are balls, not grenades.
yeah,
Speed,
but
who
okay,
broke your heart?
let's put it this way:
Oh,
the
no.
balls that we used in dodgeball, you could squeeze really, really hard, and the ball would basically be
Yeah,
gone.
we used those too. These Hypno and Sylph keep putting me to sleep and almost killing me.
Evil. What level did
I
we
think
get?
Steve is
Amnesia?
talking about the presidential fitness test.
Yeah, that's
Probably.
it.
What level did we get? Amnesia?
Yeah, you
37.
didn't have it either, huh?
37. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. This is some major disappointment that I'm about to be dealing with. I just got my body slam disabled against Hypno, and now I'm having to defeat it with Thundershock.
I don't have Thundershock anymore. You had the hard rubber ones. Oof.
Oh yes, my worry of being slower than coughing was no worry at all. I just want you to know that
Also,
Smog did half. Sludge might one-shot us.
Also,
Jesus.
the rival wasn't too bad. Like, I was just lucky that the Pidgeot never once used Sand Attack. But even if he does, I have Recover, so I can easily just stall if I need to.
Okay, so that's the difference in our moveset. You have Recover, I've got Thundershock. We'll see how it does on future Gyarados.
I just one-shot it with my physical move.
Oh, I think I actually got the funny interaction.
Those Void dodgeballs, the sound of the ball hitting off someone's face will never be forgotten. That's true. Never forget. Why did I? This will be interesting. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. See how well that works out.
So bad.
The speed has been a factor, but it's more or less a taking hit factor. But this thing can actually take hits, surprisingly. Unlike
You have
Cloyster,
good defense.
even though it has the same HP as Cloyster. I think the high
I'm getting
special.
this just in case.
What's Cloyster special? Like 95?
I thought
in
Cloyster had a low special stat.
In this generation, it's kind of decent special. It then gets much lower. I think it's like 80 or something.
Getting a soccer ball in the face was very unfun. Oh, I'm sure. Like, those things are very hard.
We only did. We
I
didn't
tell you
do a.
what.
We didn't do a lot of soccer.
All right, I'm gonna go do Koga now.
Smart.
You threw the
smart.
dodgeball so hard, taking out assholes who bullied me and sent them home. Dang.
It's basically a bullying simulator.
Interesting. That usually
It was
those
a way
two
to take out
things.
your anger.
Those two things usually don't mix. Usually you don't get bullied if you can throw a dodgeball hard enough to really hurt somebody.
No, I mean, I was a really big guy in high school, and people still bullied me.
I know, but were you able to throw a dodgeball hard enough to hurt them?
Not with those soft, foamy balls. No.
Were you
Exactly.
violent? Were you
How
violent?
can you hurt
to your-
somebody with that kind of ball? I don't think it's even
Oh,
possible.
there are ways. It's the way is get really, really close. Like you go
Otherwise-
all the way to the line in the gym, and then just like, do you know what a prep step is in baseball?
No,
The crow hop. You crow hop.
No idea.
no.
Okay,
No
you know
idea.
how you run forward to gain momentum when you throw the ball?
Run forward like when you throw the ball.
Like you start running forward before you throw, so that way you get momentum.
Around forward.
Yeah,
you can
I
throw
can
the ball like
visualize
twice as
that.
fast if you start moving forward before you throw.
Yeah, I can visualize that. I've seen baseball in film.
Okay.
In film.
I was gonna be like, this isn't a hard concept to think of. You just move a little bit forward. We'll throw the ball. Yes. Did you do that?
We never really did baseball.
Yeah, but no. But did you have the foresight to not stand completely and utterly still while throwing the ball?
I may have stood still.
Okay. Well, that cuts your damage from your throw in like half. Maybe like a fourth. Not like.
That'll lower your damage.
Okay, not exactly a half, but close.
Still no resets or blackouts so far. Hey Steve, you were right about the not buying 5 carbos. I just entered the mansion and I can use 1 carbos.
I just got my first reset against Blaine. I have a really
That's worrying.
awkward level up where I don't gain speed.
I don't gain speed.
I can't gain speed. I basically just have to take the fire spins and I have to take the takedowns.
Fire spin. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Why didn't you just use amnesia to make it like do nothing?
Critical hit.
Was it a crit?
Our defense is still pretty low. Also, I said takedown, didn't I? Not fire blast.
No, you did say fire spin, so.
Oh, okay, but I said the takedowns and fire spins.
How tall am I? 6'4". Man, even with the three amnesias, I still don't outspeed the Rapidash. I probably should have mixed in some swords dances to level up or to do the speed up.
You have both amnesia and swords dance?
Yep, I got
That's
rid of
fine.
recover.
That is
The soundless way.
that is an interesting strat.
Like, I truly think going both might just be the way to go.
When I said both, I meant like you You don't you like keep one of the other for like, you know, if you're all
Well-
special, you want to keep one
well,
physical
Steve.
move for like Jinx and Dugtrio.
Well, Steve, here's another advantage. It gives you more chances to batch boost, which means more speed. Because you can only use Amnesia 3 times, but with Swords Dance, I could use 3 more batch boosts. Does it make sense? That was what I was thinking. Also, the guy in the Discord not seeing your glasses. Yeah, that was freaking funny. Some guy in my Discord had no idea I wore glasses, even though I've had a webcam for years. That's not picking on the guy, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you have a wake out.
You don't
Yeah,
have
you
it.
didn't have
You
a
don't have
face
it on
cam.
your what do you call it? Your
My avatar?
Yeah.
On the avatar too.
I mean,
yeah.
then again, I don't have long hair either. Well, not that long. Think I should.
the nerve of this Charizard to crit me.
Think I should. Yeah. Psychic. Yeah. You're also 6'4"? Nice.
Hey, a lot of tall people. Like, make me feel better. How tall are you?
I don't know because I use metric system. So when you
Okay,
guys say
but
5 something,
say
I'm like,
your-
what?
Say
It's
it,
your height
say it,
in
and
meters.
someone will
Someone will
convert it.
convert it.
Okay, in meters, I'm like 1 meter and 78, 79.
So you're less than.
178.
someone can-
bro.
Oh
so-
my.
well, I can already
lost
tell you
the
he's
ledge.
less than 6 foot because 2 meters is 6 foot.
So,
I lost to the ledge.
Wait, 1 meter 7? Isn't that like really short?
No, that's the average.
Aren't
here.
Europeans generally short?
I think it really depends on the country. There are countries where people are very tall here.
I know,
But
like
now
back
in-
in the old US, like the average height was like 5'3".
Like, it's killing me
In
that you
my-
put
That's
why
the
old-
boulder without the bike.
I'm not
That's
using
why
the
old.
bike.
That's why old houses, the doorways were so small, because people were really short. I think George Washington was like 5'3" or something, from what I've heard. Like they weren't really that tall. Like I wonder what
Yeah.
changed. What did they put in our water supply?
Wheaties.
They put in the water.
2 meters isn't 6 feet. 6'4" is 193 centimeters.
Oh god.
Growth hormones? Yeah, they put growth hormones in the water.
They put hormones in the water.
Hey Steve, where are you at? Victory Road?
Lorelei.
It's probably Laura.
All 3 of us are pretty close together. I just left Victory Road right now.
I hate being slower than
But I-
Jinx. Getting
But I messed up a lot.
Ike is 5'8". Ah. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
5'8", that's pretty much very, very normal.
Drinking water from the Detroit River? I've heard it's not a good idea.
Oh, I just now realized that Agatha's probably gonna suck.
Agatha always sucks.
Yeah, but
She
more
sucks
than
for
usual.
everybody.
More than usual. How come I'm really getting critical hits even with amnesia? This is
Oh.
disgusting.
I forgot to mention because I don't know. I don't think
You're
anybody
six
asked.
6'5".
Oh, yeah.
Dang. Somebody in my chat beat me. Some Sadler Rankin is 6'5".
Now I feel short for being 6'1".
Oh god.
Okay, I beat Agatha first try. You guys can suck it.
I just beat the hiker.
It was Agatha all along.
It was Agatha all along.
Sleeper build in about everything. And I'm confused.
About what?
Oh,
No, I'm literally confused, you smartass.
About what?
life.
Did someone punch this guy? I just got a reset on Agatha. I kept hitting myself in confusion and just get hit with Nightshade.
Oh, Aerodactyl crit me. Darn it.
Honestly, I think setup was just unnecessary. I think just go for the psychics. Dude, oh my god, stop hitting yourself. Oh my god, I just lost again. Steve, did you just Ike your way through Agatha?
Oh, I just lost against Lance a second time. No. No.
That's what you get for getting a lucky
Ike's
Agatha.
gonna win. I see Ike
Oh.
passing me right. Oh,
How am I
Ike first
passing
tried
you?
Lance. Come on, man.
I keep telling you, I messed up a lot. How am I even passing any of you?
You first
Yeah,
tried
Steve.
Lance. I just got critical hit hyper beamed on the Dragonite.
Steve, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
About a critical hit hyper beam?
Yeah, exactly. That was clearly your fault.
I guess so. I just lost the third time to Lance.
Can someone tell me why this thing learned self-destruct?
I wonder that too.
Reset. Maybe I should do
Okay.
this.
35-19.
Nice.
No, not nice.
Have Ike
So
say,
terrible.
I fight for my friends.
I fight for my friends. With the original voice actor of the new one. It's called Greg Chun, the one right now. I don't know the name of the original one.
Oh my god, Aerodactyl critical hit hyper beam.
Alright, Lance is dead.
Well, there was one
Also-
major flaw to my strategy. I already did rare candy, Jose.
I'm also just gonna let you know, using 3 amnesias and 3 swords dances let me outspeed everything. So Lance was not ended up being hard.
No, I made one major flaw, and it's costing me. I looked at Ike's,
I have 999 special.
I looked at my moveset. I looked at your movesets. I clearly made a mistake.
Holy crap.
I truly
Dude.
thought Thunder Shock would one-shot the Gyarados, and it doesn't even close. Not even close to one-shotting the Gyarados.
3640.
Yeah, if I
Also,
had
you want to know something
if I
impressive?
had Amnesia over Thunder Shock, this wouldn't even have been. I'm just getting absolute
Okay.
wrecked. There's nothing I could do. Amnesia would have been the only thing I could do.
What's interesting, I was level 56, right? I had 999 special, and Executor still lived a psychic. And it wasn't even I don't think it was a crit. I didn't see the crit text, unless someone wants
Yeah.
to rewind.
Freaking excited.
But yeah, I think having Swords Dance and Amnesia is the correct play, but I got super unlucky at Agatha, and on Lance, I was having a bad level up moment, so I used a rare candy before him.
Well,
But then I ended up leveling up before the Charizard, so I'm gonna open up the XP router and see if I can find like the correct level to get to.
I was in first. Now I lost. Gotta love it.
Cheating.
So Swords Dance was not the right answer, and Thunder Shock was not the right answer. I truly thought that Thunder Shock would be good enough for Gyarados, and I literally can't win. I basically have to get leered by
How?
Gyarados. There's no nothing.
You have amnesia. What do you mean you can't win?
What do you mean? I don't have amnesia.
Why are you crazy? Why did you
I
have
think Steve is
amnesia?
he kept Thunder
I
Shock
was
over
in first.
Amnesia.
I don't want to hear this crazy nonsense. I was in first until we got to Lance. I was a whole trainer ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunately,
yeah, but I-
Thunder Shock was not the answer for Gyarados, and that's it.
I think Thundershock after Misty is just replaceable.
Yeah,
I think
and
it's
you
the
know
last
what?
time I used it.
It was fine, and then it was not
It's
fine.
It was fine, then it's not fine.
You know what?
No,
The
I
Thunder
don't
Shock
get
was
it.
not a hindrance until now.
No, but I mean, for me, amnesia is a must in everything. Like, it doesn't matter what you are.
I'm
Unless
gonna
you're a
rewind
super-
my stream. I want to see what level I was when I beat Rival 6. So I'm trying to find the perfect level.
I think I need to change a few things.
To be fair, I also think I may
51.
have like went right past amnesia. I think it was right around Giovanni, and then I just kind of missed it.
All right. I see what I did wrong. When I was using my candies for Rival 6, I chose to save one rare candy to use before Lance, or before the champion. That ended
Nobody
up
saw
being a
that.
mistake.
Nobody saw me just
That ended
lose
up
to the
being a
champion's
mistake.
Charizard because he used
that-
Rage.
That way you level
Dude,
up
shame
before
on
the
yourself. You
character.
deserve shame for that.
I do. Rage knocked me out. Both figuratively and literally.
Rage quit.
Rage knocked me out in anger, and Rage knocked me out in game.
Hmm.
Total rage quit. There we go. Poor Pokemon.
All
At
right,
least
so what
I
I'm
had-
noticing, is if I use 11 rare candies, or not 11 rare candies, if I candy to level 51 for Rival 6, then I'll have to set up on Lance on the second Dragonair, and then on the champion, I'll level up right before the Rhydon, so I can keep my speed for the Charizard.
I'm pretty sure I was like 2 resets before before I started Lance.
I'm gonna make some notes here really quick.
Hear this guy? He's like
Rival
uncompetitive in the
6.
run.
Like, I think my notes are do
Steve,
some training
Steve,
before Brock.
come on, Steve. I literally did this for your Paris run. I was nice to you.
Yeah, but that was for an official, like, you know, my leaderboard, like, you know, this is what the
Oh,
Pokemon
how was
can
your
do thing.
how was
This-
the second Paris run? I forgot to ask.
Oh, the second Paris run went fine.
Did you use the same
I
XP thing
accidentally
I told you
screwed
about?
up that. I may
Oh
have
my God.
accidentally battled the Bellsprout trainer instead of the water trainer, which they have vastly different XP yields, and it fucked up everything. So I went out of the cave, I went back into the cave, I went to go battle the Mr. Mime trainer, then I had to do the cave again, and so it cost me probably an extra minute because I battled the wrong trainer.
Funny.
All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom. I can tell you my greatest regret of the run was not getting Amnesia over Thundershock. I truly thought Thundershock with this high special would be able to one-shot Gyarados. I was completely
It's
and
a
utterly
40
wrong.
power. All right, here's a little piece of advice. A 4 times Thundershock is a 160 power move, but Stab Psychic is 135.
Yes,
So one
I know.
Amnesia
That's what
completely
my overlay
balances
says.
Thundershock.
Just because
Yeah.
yours doesn't say it doesn't mean mine doesn't.
Yeah, but I know how to do math.
I mean, Amnesia was obviously out of the question for me to remove. It was like if I wanted to get Swords Dance or something, if anything, but it was still fun. Bruno almost killed me. Hitmonchan Mega
Agatha
Punch
killed me
me.
twice.
Hitmonchan Mega Punch crit me and left me like red. But it's a good thing the other 3, the Hitmonlee, Machamp, and the other one didn't do anything. But like, holy shit, so slow. This is one of those Pokemon that you actually need to know when you level up and stuff like that. And it's like, no, I don't like that.
All right, I'm ready.
Almost done. Actually,
It's okay. I have like 20 resets I can cut in the next run.
It's definitely gonna be a better one.
I'd say that's a lot
I
of
mean,
room for improvement.
I mean, I'm already happy if I actually do get repels and I don't black out on Brock.
all
Or
right, I
Brock
wrote
black
down.
out.
I wrote down
Just
when my
quickly-
level ups were during the league, and I
Yeah,
know
okay.
what setup to do.
Now I will say before the Ekans guy.
I mean,
Terrible.
I really do think
And
that I'm gonna pick up a minimum of 3 potions, probably 4.
Hmm.
All right, this time.
And you guys said you fought bug catchers. I suppose in the forest is better than going.
I
crazy like
didn't, but
did.
I didn't fight the bug catchers, but Speed also beat Brock only like 20 seconds behind me, so I guess the extra levels was just made knocking out other Pokemon faster.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
here's
I,
the
did, I
thing.
didn't.
I got
I
hit by
didn't
Sand
fight
Attack
anything.
on the Light Years
Yeah.
Junior trainers, so it added like
Oh,
an
I
extra
did
2
not fight that
attacks.
guy.
No, I'm
I did
just
not
worried
fight that
because
guy. He was too risky.
I didn't fight anyone and went straight to Rock, and you can win, but it's obviously fishy. You can still lose.
Also, little tip: do not use recover during bide. It stacks up the bide counter. We found this out during another run.
Yeah.
But yeah, moves that don't do damage or don't alter stats stack onto the bide counter. So like bide, focus energy,
And use Thundershock.
I believe mimic as well. Like I'm sure if you mimicked during bide, it would probably count.
Hey, Speed.
Maybe.
I voted your under in the last run.
Hey, you actually voted correctly.
You put 40 as your over under. I'm like 40.
I-
Have you
no,
looked at this
I-
thing special?
Steve, I was basing it on the speed because we were going to move second against everything.
Yeah,
So I was
but
thinking
did
that
you,
was gonna
did
add a
you
lot of
think that
time.
that was going to add 4 minutes of text?
I want to do sub 35 at least.
I don't
on
know.
this
I thought Koga was going to be harder than he actually was.
I mean, to be fair, I still got kind of lucky on Koga. Because both me and Ike did Koga way earlier than you did.
I did Koga
no.
before Sylph, yeah.
No,
Hmm.
I did Erica, then Sylph, then Sabrina, then Koga.
Yeah, we did.
And Koga
we
ended
did,
up being super
we
easy.
went Erica to Koga. I did it with Swords Dance. I don't know if what Ike did though.
No, I did Erika then Koga, yeah. Hmm.
I didn't use Swords Dance. I just had Swords Dance for the drowsy trainers because I knew that I would not one shot them.
Yeah, with Body Slam, you don't one shot.
All right, so let me know when you're ready.
I'm fine.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself Steve.
I will.
Steve. I'm Steve.
I heard the movie just came out.
People
I
are
don't
saying
know
it's horrible.
The Minecraft
so-
movie, yeah.
Hey, it's on.
Some
It's
people
on
are
my
saying it's
piracy
funny.
website. I could watch it for free right now if I wanted
Oh
to.
my god.
I haven't never played the game, so I have no interest in the movie, but so many people are saying it's trash.
You could also watch it right now, Speed, if you want. I could send you the
Like,
link.
I don't know.
No,
It is
don't.
Too bad. Like bad.
I don't
bad,
even
bad.
think I'd want to see it.
I don't really watch a lot of movies anymore. I mostly just watch a lot of TV.
TV series. Makes sense. Oh. Not the wild level 3 rat attack.
Apparently, it's very fun. Well, I'm sure
Well,
it's a kids movie.
okay,
I'm sure the
but
young
here's
kids
the
may
thing.
like it.
It has Jack Black. Has Jack Black ever made a not funny movie?
Yes. Definitely.
Like Jack
I
Black has
actually
been in some
watched,
clunkers where he was the only good thing about the entire movie. I remember there was a
That-
Jack
that's
and the
another-
Giant
yeah, that's
Beanstalk
true.
movie that Jack Black was in, and I'm like, man, if Jack Black wasn't in this movie, it'd be one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Actually, for Christmas last year, me and my family watched a Jack Black Christmas movie. I think it was called Dear Santa. It was on Paramount.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
I know it was a brand new movie. We freaking loved it. It was awesome.
I really don't like how they made him good at the end.
Very good at the end.
I
I was
mean,
really-
isn't that like a PG rated movie
You know,
or PG 13 maybe? Because of some uses of maybe they say hell a few times.
The
It
H
ju-
word.
it just felt like
I know.
The terrible word.
I like how everyone called the kid a liar until he was actually on TV with whatever that famous artist was.
I think it was Drake.
Sure, that's
Oh my
that's a
God.
name of a person.
You seriously
Uh,
never heard of Drake?
I've
Isn't
heard
he
of
one of the
him.
most famous rappers?
I've heard of him. That is the only thing I've heard of him for is that I've heard of him. I know that Drake exists. I don't know a single thing about him.
I mean, I don't listen to his stuff. I just know he's one of the most famous artists.
Sure. Probably. So famous, I've never heard of him.
I will not
Steve,
respect
you've never
this
even heard of Katy Perry.
She's the one who sang that song for the Super Bowl.
What, the Super Bowl?
She did a Super Bowl. That's how famous she was. And you know what? I saw her thanks to the Super Bowl.
That's when I saw
If she
it.
didn't do that Super Bowl, never would have heard of her either. Oh, she's the one with the left shark thing. That's what she's famous for. She's famous for the Super Bowl show with the left shark.
Well, I think for a decent time, I think she was also a judge on, I think it was The Voice or it was American Idol. She was a judge on one of those shows.
Clearly, left shark was like either high or drunk, or he completely and utterly forgot his routine. Either way, left shark
gonna teach Bide?
made the concert so much better.
Bite. I got defeated by Bite.
Oh, now that you point that out, man, if he gave bind, that would be so much better.
Do we learn
Just
Bite?
imagine.
Oh man, the encounters again.
Although,
Hey, they're part of the game.
They're part of the game.
Question, Ike. When you use Scott's overlay for Gen 3, does it mod out encounters on the first couple routes?
I can, yeah, you can put that.
Did you?
Depending on the Pokemon, if I need training, I don't. If I don't need them,
Oh,
oh come
see,
on!
this guy's a
I have
cheater.
6 encounters. I haven't even picked up the rare candy yet.
Oh my goodness.
And then I
Stupid
battled
parrot.
an accidental trainer when I was mad.
My goodness. Another terrible run. I
Oh,
should
did
still
you
be better than
black
the
out?
I black out to Brock, funnily enough, because of Bite thing. I should have just used Confusion all the time and killed it, honestly. I was dumb.
Well, you're doing fine this run. You're still ahead of me.
You're still ahead of me.
Speed's stream is all spinny, so I think he disconnected.
Oh no.
Rest over confusion. Yeah, it's dumb YouTube's thing. All right, it reconnected. Yeah, I'm gonna start over.
That wasn't YouTube. That was you.
That was you.
I know. Well, it wasn't an internet thing.
It was an internet thing. You were definitely not
Dude.
talking and completely disconnected on
Wait.
Discord for a hot second.
So, were you not hearing me talk
No, you hadn't
No.
spoken for a while.
for the last 30 seconds? Really?
Something,
Oh.
You're not talking now.
yeah.
Okay. Well, right now you hear me, right?
In and
Yes.
out.
In and out.
Like the restaurant I wish we had in our state.
Well, I mean, I'm doing better than the previous run. but
Disconnected
still.
again.
Come
Oh,
on.
God.
I'm 6 Pokeballs deep into the Sandshrew.
Am I going through okay?
Yes. You're fine.
Okay. But yeah, I was just gonna say I'm starting over my run because I taught rest over confusion by mistake.
Oh, painful. That is.
That'll
indeed
just make
painful.
it's literally unplayable if I keep playing that.
Yeah, it would make everything absolutely slower. Because like if it was over Thundershock or something, like maybe okay, we can just say, yeah, okay. But
Well, on the
over
bright side, I'm still alive.
over Confusion, you're dead, pretty much.
Okay. Starting over. Go.
I will definitely lose.
Like, you're literally like 7 trainers ahead of me. I don't want to hear it.
seven trainers
I know
ahead.
exactly 7 trainers ahead.
You can count.
Why
them. I
are
don't
you
know, I
battling
wouldn't know
Onyx
exactly.
Guy? What in the world are you doing?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want the elixir.
I don't need to buy potions like you did.
I just spent like a half hour on the arrival, man. Like, I just missed everything. And now all my PP is freaking gone. I just got a Gen 1 miss on Confusion.
Are you sure it was a Gen 1 miss if you've been hit
Yes.
with Sand Attack?
Yes. My overlay tells
Been hit
me
with Sand Attack.
when my accuracy has been lowered. I could see the word 100%.
I can see.
The word.
What move were you using that was still 100% accurate through a Sand Attack?
I never got sand attacked.
Oh, you were talking about
Oh,
missing all your
that was-
moves having no PP.
Okay, I just fought the Nugget guy and I have 6 confusions. That's what I meant.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Okay, well, I should do it.
You guys remember when it was just Steve with the internet problems? Good old days.
It's probably gonna be me one day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The amount of stupid crits missed is doing me.
Whose goodness? Yours? Why are we
Whose
judging your
goodness?
goodness?
My own, because I'm the best.
What? That's my username.
Steve M the best.
Oh, okay. That I understand how you could see that. My username for the very, very longest time, for basically my entire life till 3 years ago, was the best 100,028.
Okay, I had no idea of that.
Because
It
it
was
was
my-
his locker combination in high school.
Yep.
That makes
He's
sense.
told the story many times.
I was unaware of that knowledge,
It's okay.
that deep history.
There, I can see how
I
there
mean,
would
we
be
don't
no
know
way
the
to know.
knowledge about. We don't know the knowledge of the whereabouts of the origin story of Ike D. Killer.
The killer. The thing, Ike is self-explanatory. Is the Nintendo character, basically, Fire Emblem. Everybody, I think, knows that. The killer thing was nicknamed from a friend called me that when we were playing League of Legends. Basically,
Is your real name Ike?
no,
Oh,
that's not a name here.
Do you enjoy being called Ike?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm fine with both. People are calling me Ike. People are calling me my real name. I'm fine with both. Even funnier, because in Spanish you can say Ike or Ike, which would be like the Spanish pronunciation, and people also call me like that, and I'm fine with it.
so people in your chat go
Funny.
eek,
Ike.
like
Yeah,
just
that's
shriek
funny.
like little girls. Eek.
Ike. That's
Man,
what
my
I know.
viewership dropped after the buffers.
Did it start a new
That
stream?
was
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It only. I think you'd have to be dropped for like a couple of minutes for it to do that.
yeah, I think
Oh,
it
Ike,
reaches
funny
to me.
story. When Scott was doing his Onyx stream, he forgot to like end the stream on YouTube, and it
Oh,
still
yeah.
said he was live on a buffered screen for like a half hour until Steve messaged him about it, and then Scott was like, "Oh, I guess he never pressed the button to like go
But-
on live." There were
but
people
that-
still in his chat asking, "Hey, is this stream over?"
But I think it's good because in YouTube, I believe if you go over some time, it deletes the video or something. I think
Yeah, if a stream goes over 12 hours, it does
Oh,
not
12
save the VOD.
12 hours.
Yeah, it won't save the VOD.
So I would be unable to upload something of 12 hours on
I think you can
Uh,
upload a 12-hour video, I think.
only 12, exactly 12, not a minute longer.
Yeah, I think that's the limit for videos for sure. Hey, at least this time I found Paris.
I mean, I don't think I will ever stream that long, but it's good to know just in case.
Yeah, like, it's funny.
Yeah.
In that run where I had to quit because I taught rest over confusion, I was gonna have to get the Sandshrew, but now I don't.
What is
I
with
can't tell
everybody
the thing.
disabling the move I'm gonna use this run?
Maybe disable works like it does in Gen 2 onwards now. Maybe I backported how it actually works.
In Gen 7 or something, 100%.
Would you guys be very mad if I went into the game's code and made disable 100% accurate?
No. Well,
if it
I would know,
changed to
though.
be the last move, if it changed to
would
be the
know.
last move I use, I would be fine.
My overlay reads the in-game code, so I would know.
I'm pretty sure it reads the cross gen, or not. I'm pretty sure it reads some JavaScript.
I
Some
want to
JSON
say
files.
that stuff wasn't super accurate, and I think he made it read like, well, I know Scott's reads the in-game. You could mess with it, and it will tell you what the actual number is.
What it is, yeah. Makes sense. Look, the last use of Thundershock.
What'd you teach over it with?
Amnesia.
What?
The thing you didn't use.
You couldn't possibly be that high of a level yet.
No, no. I mean in the future. I'm not deleting Thundershock, but
I'm
not
literally
gonna use it
looking at
anymore.
your stream.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not gonna use Thundershock anymore. There's no need for it. There
Vice.
shouldn't be any reason to use it. Well, I mean, I guess there is one more use, I suppose, but not really.
I'm poisoned. Good thing I have one antidote.
I can think of one more use of Thundershock. For me, you're ahead of
Yeah.
me, but the Slowpoke.
The Slowpoke, yeah, that's the one. That's the last
I just
one
used
for me.
I just used bite on it.
Bite.
You have Bite?
Yeah, you start with Bite.
Well, remember I started over, but in the first run I did use bite.
But
I
you
actually skipped
should
body
have had
slam
body
entirely.
Oh.
I skipped it entirely
It was my
because my
final.
my plan. Well, my moveset, my final moveset was Swords Dance, Amnesia, Psychic, Tri Attack. I just taught that Tri Attack by level up because I didn't think the extra 5 power would make a difference.
That makes sense.
And I didn't want to fight. And I realized during the Mew race, fighting that trainer and teaching the TM takes more time than you think it does.
Mm,
The Mew race is destroying everything. Now you guys are catching the
I don't
Dodgeball.
think that's true. I think the
Just
idea of
like
picking
that.
up a whole bunch of vitamins and whatnot take a lot longer than that.
Yeah, but if I'm able to learn a body slam equivalent by level up, why waste time getting the TM?
If you need it, like early.
Well, I don't.
If you
Well, I
need it.
mean, you don't really need it early. Bite's 60 power. You only use Bite for like a few Pokemon. Not
They
worth
also
going
had
out of the
very
way
different
for a TM.
strategies. I used a lot. I mean, I basically lived off of Body Slam, so not the greatest judge of how useful it was. For me, it was like the best move next to Psychic.
Also, question: did you get the TM for Psychic or just wait by level up?
TM.
I mean,
I
the
waited by
TM,
level up because I wanted the
second-
PP with Psybeam, and I didn't want to waste time teaching the TM. Because
Mhm.
Psychic is sort of out of the way, because there's no reason to ever go in the bottom right area of Saffron unless you're getting Psychic. There's like no reason to go down there. Because whenever I fly to the center, I always go left, up, then right. Because it's the quickest way to the building.
Oh my god. Not again. Not the Santa attacking to Lucy never again.
Holy crap.
What?
I just got a reset on Misty. I got 2 Bubble Beam crits in a row.
To
They
be
were both
fair,
crits.
she actually was harder than I originally expected. Her water guns, non-crits, did like 40 damage. 30 damage.
She crit. What the? She just crit me a 3rd Bubble Beam in a row.
You know, I think us in the biz like to call it comeuppance for restarting.
You know the funny thing, there's some Pokemon move now that it's called like that. Comeuppance is a real move now.
How does it work?
Well, I'm not starting over. I'm not gonna start over during a race because of bad luck. I only started over because I deleted Confusion by accident.
Yeah, I got some really crap thing, yeah.
How does this comeuppance move work?
It's basically both counter and mirror code, but a dark type move. And the sad thing is the Pokemon that learn are horrible, all of them. But
Wait,
other than
I
that,
don't understand. Counter and mirror coat?
both, yeah. It doesn't matter which one.
So
Like,
it's
it
just
reflects damage, doesn't
immediate
matter.
bide?
Yeah, basically.
And
already
I'm
a
guessing the
version of
Pokemon
that.
that should learn it don't, like Wobbuffet.
No, well,
I
it
am
doesn't.
missing. All right, I have to start over again.
No, absolutely
What
not.
happened?
Absolutely not. You're not
What
starting over
happened?
twice. You're just gonna have to take the run one time.
What
Nope.
happened at least?
I got hit with 1 sand attack on the Pidgey girl, and I blacked out, and I hadn't saved since Misty.
You're gonna have to take the first run
Nah,
time.
shut up, Steve. I don't want to hear it. Shut up.
No,
Oh,
this
God.
is
Yeah,
just this
indeed.
is part of the game. You've already started over once. You just have. Okay, well you've already started, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
But
matter what
I'm
you
not
say,
sticking
it's
around to
already
the end
over.
because I'm already 17 minutes in.
Well, that's fine.
But it's like, oh god.
Let's just say I forfeit the second run.
It's not illegal if you forfeit.
I just want this to be on record, so you should never complain about the first run reset ever again. for what you've just done.
Dude,
For
I
the
haven't brought it
record.
up in a long time until
You've
today.
brought it up today.
Besides that, I almost never bring it up.
You bring it
I
up
only bring it
every
up
ice
as a
stream.
joke.
Besides the specific example of right now and today, I haven't brought it up ever.
You bring it up every Ike stream. Just because there's a week between Ike streams.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm tapping a little bit into the Ike. I have been confused like 3 times now, and I've successfully not hit myself 5 times in a row.
The Ike powers. They're manifesting now.
I mean, they were almost exclusively against Ghastlies, but you know what? Those are the matchups that matter.
Yeah, those are the annoying ones, definitely. I can see that those are the annoying ones for sure. Oh.
Like, how early did you do Erica?
In the first one, or are you talking to Ike? Okay.
Well,
How early did I do Erica? I don't remember right now, actually. I think I did after the tower, though.
okay. That's
Don't
what I'm
have
doing.
long. I'm out dinner. Stop by to say, hey, Fat Albert. Hey, Sundown.
Hey.
I remember that.
But,
Wasn't that a Tyler Perry movie?
they never aired that show here, I think. I knew it for the internet.
That's
Well,
probably
this
a
is
good
not
thing.
a Scott. This is not a Scott thing, right? I can die of poison in
Yes.
the overworld. If I
Yes.
don't.
But if
Thank
you go
God.
into a battle, you immediately lose. So you better
Yeah.
not be under leveled.
No.
You don't ban that.
That's
Yeah.
that's why I specifically asked last run if
And I disconnected again.
it's why I asked last
yeah.
run if what the level was in Safari
Yeah.
Zone, because I'm level 32 and I just got poisoned. So
It
now I
doesn't
have to
matter.
heal.
But doesn't matter because you don't fight in the Safari Zone.
No, I count the Safari Zone battle anyways, even if
you
your
can-
Pokemon
well,
doesn't
well, I
come
mean-
out. Any battle,
it's
just
fine,
you
but-
could take the risk, sure, but boy, is that a risk.
It's a risk, I suppose. I didn't have to do this, honestly. It's fine.
That was.
What's the worst that can happen?
So I thought you were asking about it because like you were underleveled.
No, I got poisoned. Well, yes, I was underleveled, and I got poisoned in the overworld, and I was going to go into Safari Zone, but I knew I would get into a battle with a wild Pokemon because my levels was so low.
Was low, yeah. God damn it! No, I will do this.
First try the
Disgusting
Pidgey.
poison- Disgusting poison gas.
How did you
My
find it,
internet's just
Chansey?
bad today. The repel ran out, and I decided to walk through 7 tiles of grass and not use another repel.
Wow.
And then I found the Chansey.
That's crazy.
Hey, Paris. Hey, I even threw, I'm not even kidding, like 15 Pokeballs at it. Every one of them missed, and then it ran away. I'm literally surprised it took that long to run away, because Chansey's
was.
chances of running away are quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Also, I found this out through the disassembly. The chances of Pokemon to run away in the Safari Zone are dependent on the base speed. So like
On the
Pokemon like
speed,
Rhyhorn pretty much never run away, but like Tauros pretty much always runs away
Yeah,
because of how fast it is.
I thought it was based on species, not the speed.
Maybe in other games, but in Gen 1 it was entirely dependent on the speed.
On the speed, yeah, makes sense. The good Pokemon are fast anyway, so
Yeah, that makes the most sense because if you're fast, you can get
Yeah.
away quicker.
the cool Pokemon are the fast ones anyways there. So.
Yeah, it made Tauros and Scyther super difficult to catch.
Yeah, Kangaskhan is also decently fast. So it makes sense. No, it was not.
Rex,
supposed to.
how would you even go about making Crystal Onyx since it's a one of? Like, is there anything to go off of? Like stats, moves, all that? Like, we just have to make it up from scratch. Like, what would you do?
You know that's something Jim Lee or Matt's been doing? He's been releasing videos based on unreleased Pokemon, and he had to like make up the stats and typing himself.
I mean, that's a fun idea. You have some creativity there.
I don't know though. He made Gorochu like a fire dark type, even though dark isn't in Gen 1.
Okay, that's
He
kind of
definitely
dumb.
had some creative fun with it. You know
Like,
what's annoying?
I mean that's very biased.
Yeah, you know what's really annoying? I paralyzed the Pidgeotto with Thundershock, and it still sand attacked me anyway.
It's still sand attack.
It makes you wonder how Ash caught 30 in the Safari Zone. You know, there's an actual speedrun category for Pokemon Yellow called Ash Percent. You have to literally do
Yeah.
everything that Ash does. Like, it even includes catch the Caterpie, evolve straight to Butterfree, get the Pidgeotto, release the Butterfree after you catch the Mankey, evolve it to Primeape, and the best part of all is you have to catch the exact number of Tauros. I don't know if RNG manips are allowed in that category. Probably not.
But otherwise you can stay there for like hours.
I'm
It
sure you
seems,
do a bunch of save scumming too, like save
yeah,
steps maybe.
probably. But still, looks painful.
I think the world record for it's like 6.5 hours.
Looks really painful, honestly, to do. Because
Yeah,
there's nothing you can
I
do
think the
there.
record. I don't know if the record's ever been beaten, but I know Exarian had the world record at some point.
Hmm. That definitely looks painful. like, like it's probably something I wouldn't try to replicate, I believe.
No, I wouldn't.
because because it just feels like there's too much RNG involved in the process to enjoy
I
it.
mean, yellow did increase the odds of Tauros. I think in the leftmost area, it's like maybe 20% chance.
I think it's 10% the highest,
Oh, maybe
which is
10. Yeah,
which is
they did
still
increase the odds
not that
though.
much. Yeah, that's true. But it's still 10%, and I need to catch like what 20? I think there were. It's
I think it was
crazy.
27 Tauros or 29.
27. That's even worse than I thought. My goodness, that's even worse than I
Which of
thought.
you guys is in the lead right now?
Oh, he's way
Uh,
ahead.
I guess I'm ahead.
I'm behind, and I pretty
Well,
much
I mean,
forfeited the race by starting over a second time, which is not something I ever do.
so by default, Steve is second.
Oh, come on. Why, rival? Why?
Why, right? What happened?
I
The
just,
Sylph rival, I
I
assume.
just got so many resets against him.
I assume it's the Sylph rival.
Yep.
Makes sense. It's the annoying one.
I wonder if Misty's gonna crit me 3 times in a row with Bubble Beam again.
Sand
He
attack
did
is
to me.
murdering me so hard right now. The sad thing is, I'm pretty sure my first run, there's no way to duplicate it. Just, I'm gonna have to destroy that first run.
Oh my god.
This is the run that's gonna count. All flaws and all. Crap.
Oh jeez, it's not connecting. God fucking damn it, YouTube.
Oh no. What seems to be a terrible day for a Pokemon like this. Nothing is working. I just want to get a better time than the previous one. There were too many mistakes in the previous one.
I had
Like I'm not that competitive in my times, but I at least won like a decent run. Like
I had 2
never
resets
failed.
last time, and I'm already have 5.
But I mean, if it's sand attack and stuff like that, that's really just luck. There's nothing really.
Yeah,
about it.
well, I can't one shot or even two shot the Pidgeotto, so I had to take the sand attacks.
Well, can I just DNF my second run and
that's
just stick
fine.
to my first?
Yep.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just do that. I
What
was fighting the
happened, John?
gentleman. I was fighting the gentleman candy, and I guess I didn't one-shot the Ponyta because it crit me with Ember and killed me.
Oh
And I'm like,
god.
you know what? I'm not starting over again. Let's just stick to the first run. Darn it. I went through all that work of planning my level ups in the league just to never be able to use them.
For the RNG to say nope.
You try and minimum battle too many Pokemon.
I wasn't minimum. I fought the Viridian bug catchers.
Nah, this it's not minimum
That's
battles. I fought one
okay.
bug catcher.
Those barely count. That's like saying, oh, hey, you know those Zubats in Mount Moon? Those aren't minimum battles. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes. I'm
Those are
rewinding my stream and see if I can figure out what happened. Man, my internet was so bad. It's like constantly going between 1080p and 140. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Oh, I went into the fight at 12 HP. That's why. I didn't heal.
Ah, okay, well,
Yep, that's why.
that's more of a player mistake then.
Well, on the bright side, I think I got the stream to quit disconnecting.
Shouldn't have done that.
I mean, pretty sure he'd do that again. Speed doesn't pick up
All right,
potions. And I'm pretty sure he'd do it again and just if it happened again, he'd blame the RNG.
Well, what's stupid is I always buy like 5 super potions in Vermilion, so I had a potion. I just didn't use it. I was gonna use it before the rival anyway.
Oh, you know what's even more hilarious? Your overlay doesn't tell you or your overlay does tell you now.
Yeah, well, it's always shown current HP. So I really have no excuse.
Didn't it show max before?
Yeah, but I changed it to show current like way over a year ago. What I changed was the text will be either green, yellow, or red depending on the percentage of my health bar left. It's like because like Gen 1, you can't really see like a yellow bar or like red bar. At least with Super Shucky, so I coded that in, but it's always shown current HP.
Not the red bar. Forbidden word.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the leaderboard. It'll just have to be a first playthrough, sadly.
Okay, I just realized. I'm just like, how in the world I'm so far behind Ike? I just looked. Ike has 0 resets. That's why.
I mean, you got a lot of bad luck with sand attack. You said it yourself.
Yeah, but I've also had some
Right, so I was
resets earlier too with
57.
Rival 2.
Oh,
How many resets did I have in my first run?
in this one, I was much more lucky than the previous one. The previous one, I'm sorry, I got a bit worse luck in some fights.
Have you guys ever biked around the corner in Giovanni's gym without like stopping first?
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I actually almost never go down the ledge. It's very rare when I do. I've gotten really good at that.
Weird. Like I
Yeah,
almost
this one-
100% of the time have to stop except for this run. Like I just stop and then I walk around the
Well,
corner.
you're on keyboard. You always have to stop before changing
Yeah.
directions.
I mean, yes, yes.
If we
It's
look
not
at
it's
that
not
way.
always like a stop. Like I can like pre-click the next button like, and then it
Well, it's
immediately
like you have to pause for like a tiny like third of a second. You have to like do a very tiny pause.
Well, like okay, so the second button cancels out the first button, so you can just not pause, which is what what's it darn it, the guy we just played with Zealous Pawn does. He probably always clicks one button into the next button, whereas my brain
think he
pauses
uses
and then
keyboard.
switches to the next button. Yes, that's
Doesn't
what I just said.
Oh,
Buffer.
can I just blame my internet dropping out and not totally because I wasn't listening? You wouldn't be able to know.
He wouldn't know the truth.
On the bright side, since I DNF'd, it's as if I never started over that second time. Never happened.
This never happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
All right,
guess he's
so-
gonna get me in
So
this
based
one.
on my first playthrough, this thing got 52nd place out of I think it's 52nd out of 82.
Nice.
It was 6 seconds slower than Groudon. That really doesn't seem right. I feel like Groudon how good was Groudon actually? That was like one of the first backports we did.
I think that's why it was one of the first.
Yes, he was one of the first.
I don't know though, because your first Kyogre
Oh no,
was like a 30
it was
minute
first
run.
first. It was the very first backport. That's why. It was the very first
wasn't it
backport.
Wasn't it a Groudon that was a Kyogre?
No, that
Or
was the
that
second.
the other one? Oh.
So our very first backport was Groudon, and it was also one of our very first introductions to instant speed.
Oh yeah.
which could account for possibly some of the bad time.
Right.
Bad
Oh
luck
my god,
there.
I got a loss. Interesting.
I got lost. Yeah, in lands. Supersonic. Nothing else needs to be said.
Agreed.
Also, what my plan was for the league,
What do you guys
am I
consider?
dropping out?
What do you
Yeah.
consider an average
Yeah.
time? 37? 36 and a half?
36 and a half.
I think an average time for me is 36.
Well, you just
Oh,
did
so
2 runs where you had bad luck and started over, so I mean, your average is a little high.
I thought you meant average for like all the runs we've ever done.
Oh, no, I'm at this one. What do you
Oh.
think an average overall okay time is?
Okay, 33.46. Yeah, much better than the previous one.
Good 1 reset finish. That's crazy.
What?
Actually, yeah,
One
my
reset
average
around
is literally 36. I have 2 Pokemon on my leaderboard that have a 36 on the dot, and they're 44 and 45th, like literally at the halfway mark. So I would say 36 is average.
And 212 in game time.
Darn,
Definitely
I'm still
getting
upset about that.
getting
So,
repelled from that is fine.
yeah, what my plan was in the league was I actually got Mimic, and my plan was actually steal Agility from the Dragonair. Because Lance was giving us a lot of problems. And
I guess-
also, what my XP planning was is if I candy to level 51 before Rival 6, if I don't use any more rare candies on the champion, I'll level up right before the Rhydon, so that way I can keep my speed for the Charizard. Like, that was my whole plan.
You know what's embarrassing? I just got outsped by an Onyx.
33.46.
Well, Onyx is like... Isn't Onyx like base 90 speed?
70,
I understand,
think.
but it felt bad.
70
It
speed,
felt like I
think.
just got slighted by him. How dare you outspeed me? How dare you get rid of my flawless victory?
My flawless victory, 5 resets.
Wow, flawless victory against him.
Flawless victory, not flawless run.
Yeah, well, this run was a disaster for me.
Now that I think about it, you guys had resets against Agatha in the first run?
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
I had 2.
I didn't have
Agatha-
amnesia, and I 2-shot like her ghost Pokemon, and I first tried her,
Well-
which now in hindsight actually sounds very, very lucky.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
with
the thing,
amnesia, you
though.
one-shot.
Here's the thing, though. When on my winning attempt at Agatha, I decided to use no amnesias entirely, and I one-shot everything.
You create the last Gengar, I believe, because it survives.
Maybe I did.
No,
Yeah.
I just lost to Lance.
You need one amnesia, but I got haste by the Golbat. And I was like, damn.
Wow, Steve, that is a poor level up time.
Indeed,
When does he
it
level up?
was.
Before the Aerodactyl.
Hey, Steve, you just got killed with Slam. That's the best move in the game.
Agreed.
Slam dunk. No,
Yeah.
I was killed by the Hyper Beam on the Lance.
I remember with Reshiram, Lance was so hard. Even in the second run, we really didn't have a consistent answer. He always spammed Dragon Rage.
Then you have Rock Slide.
Reshiram, I don't think learned Rock Slide.
Gets a Stone Edge, so I assume that would be Rock
Actually?
Slide. Yes, it does.
I have a way to look, because we keep all the old move sets and sheets. We just have them hidden.
Maybe
So I'm going to see if I can
didn't get
find
it.
Reshiram and take a look.
Maybe it didn't get it in Gen 5. I know it gets in like real gens, but I'm gonna be checking them.
I
I
wish
know
there
it
was a
gets
way to
Stone Edge.
search. Ah.
It definitely gets a
Oh,
Stone Edge.
Reshiram did get Rock Slide.
Yeah. Ancient
And
Power
Earthquake.
as well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Ancient
37-18.
Power. But
You know what's
was it
funny?
better with amnesia?
you know what's funny? You
Just
got a
like that.
37. That's... Where is it? That's still worse than my first run.
How many resets did you have?
3.
That's why.
How many did you have?
6.
Biggest rock.
Oh,
Very unlucky.
did you beat your first run?
I had 5 resets by the time I got to Giovanni.
Nah, too many resets. Bad luck with Sand Attack.
Right.
I would say this Pokemon is good, but there is definitely some heavy RNG involved.
Any Pokemon that's
But
slow is a Pokemon I'm not an enormous fan of.
because we are slow actually. Because if we were a bit faster, we wouldn't be having those RNG problems. That being outsped, wrap, critical hits, or something like that. Sand Attack, Supersonic, stuff like that. Because otherwise, it's pretty good. It's really just that lack of a speed that actually makes some fights tricky. Was I the only one who went Fire Blast, I assume?
Fire Blast? You crazy.
to one-shot Executor and Alakazam. Although I think Psychic does kill Alakazam anyway at 3 Amnesias, but I still use Fire Blast. But it definitely kills the Executor. Which I guess will not use Hypnosis, but Barrage takes a lot of time and I don't want it. Besides, what else do I need? I'm not using Body Slam for Alakazam or anything.
Alright.
Is his speed dead again because of the internet?
No, he muted everything.
Oh, I am checking down Discord. Yeah, he muted himself. Oh, that's sad.
All right.
I mean,
well,
I guess the
yeah, I'm
internet
back.
was doing-
47th place, which is, as Speed mentioned,
47.
a little bit lower than average. You know, it's with some really bad company.
It's around with Pokemon. Yeah.
Boy, that Groudon does seem disappointingly low. I was just
Was it?
playing Pokemon Coliseum today, and man, Groudon with Earthquake just one-shots everything in a double battle.
Obviously.
Oh man, everything,
It's
and
freaking-
it one-shots its team too. Groudon
It's
does not
freaking
discriminate.
It's freaking Groudon. Of course, it one-shots everything. Freaking Groudon.
It's a randomizer, so it's like, oh well, I guess most of its team was not programmed for Groudon, so you know, just one-shot everything on the whole board. You know,
Yeah,
that's fun.
I think the next Pokemon is gonna be funnier than this one, and should be better as well.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining in on today's stream. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys again on Monday, where we're going to be doing Randomizer Part 3. Have a nice night. Bye.